Okay, here's the Rasmus Andersson hit on Patrik Laine. And what drives me crazy to no end is that people are going to look at this and be furious. They want Andersson suspended for a long time. This is the dirtiest hit they've ever seen. But it's not much dirtier than the ones I point out weekly, and nobody says anything. They actually argue that they're clean. And I'm going to show you what I mean here. So look at the approach to the situation for both players. First, Laine. He's in a skating squat, but his head is up. He's just low because that's how you skate with the puck. His legs are wide. Now look at him kind of crumble. He sees contact coming. He shrinks, makes himself really small, and tries to lean to his left, and it's too late by then. And now let's look at Andersson. He makes a turn. Look how low he gets. Look how squatted he is. His shoulder is way below Laine's head, way below. And right here, from this moment on, watch his body posture change. His legs straighten right up, his arm and shoulder pop way up, and out goes the elbow. People always tell me how bang this is and you can't watch things in slow-mo. But what went through the minds of the two players to change their body position so drastically in those last precious milliseconds? And here's my thoughts on it. First, Laine. He starts on a path of travel towards the face-off dot out by the blue line. He even starts to go towards the bench. As the puck comes, he makes another adjustment, shifts to his right. He receives the puck, and then he moves his edges to his left and then rotates his whole body to his right. And then right here again, he shifts his body back to his left. He's trying to avoid it, but it's way too late. By contrast, Andersson mirrors those changes. He sees the puck coming. He puts himself into a lane to try and cut him off. He's going out towards the neutral zone to get himself time to close the gap. And as he rotates in, he starts to curl, and Laine starts to curl towards him. So now he's got to make a sudden shift to his left so Laine can't beat him to the inside. So he's lined up, and he thinks he's got Laine's chest right now. If you look at where Laine is, his head should be up. He should see Andersson coming, and he's fully exposed at the core for a north-south straight-on contact. And as he makes the pass, he turns his upper body, closes his upper body up, and now Andersson has to make a sudden shift in body rotation to his right to try and get out in front of Laine's new path. So you can see he shifts and starts to go towards the blue line. That's why his body rotates the way it does. He comes out, turns left back towards the zone, and then watch his whole upper body rotate around, and his left arm goes out and extends into Laine's new path of travel. On the surface, this just looks like a guy making a beeline for another player, launching, and driving his elbow into his head. But when you look at the body position of both players on approach, you can kind of see how it happened. Andersson has to turn left, then cut back right again. He's flip-flopping his edges, can't hold on. He's got to leave the ice or he won't make the hit. He's going to fall over. And the arm goes out because he's trying to cut the path off. Is it dangerous? Absolutely. Is it a suspension? Absolutely. I mean, for God's sakes, if he'd come in with a stick down on the ice in one hand where it should be, Laine practically gives him the puck right here. That's a gift turnover. Jumps right over the puck to make the hit. But I don't think it's the lifetime ban, murder-worthy hit people are making it out to be. And like I said, that's what drives me crazy, is that players flip-flop and leave their feet all the time. But because they don't make head contact, we say it's okay, he avoided the head. But these are the habits that lead to this head contact. Another player would do the exact same thing, and if Laine stood up tall, he'd hit him in the chest, and we go, what a great hit. He didn't leave his feet till after contact. And here we're saying, oh my God, a direct headshot. It must have been targeted. He must have premeditated that. He just wanted to get a shot in. We can't make excuses for everyone else and let them off the hook and then finally throw the book at one person just because the result was head contact. That's why my punishment will be consistent with any other player who explodes upward into a hit and then unnecessarily extends their arm outward. I call this a non-hockey play that isn't malicious, putting it in my 3 to 5 game suspension category. Now, because the elbow was extended recklessly on top of the explosion, the punishment will be on the higher end. Tough call would suspend Rasmus Andersson of the Calgary Flames 5 games for elbowing.